Hey y'all, Happy New Year! Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kia Simone. I am so excited to be back. We are starting off the new year. We are kicking off new content and I'm excited to see y'all. I missed y'all. Y'all miss me because I missed y'all, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all the holidays that we done missed because I know we missed all the holidays, child. But I did get to get some rest. I hope you got to get some rest. I hope you enjoyed your holiday. Even if it was, one of them, I had to put a family member in a headlock holidays. I hope that you all at least grew from that. Growth is the goal. And we're going to have a better holiday next holiday. That's all we can do. All right. But we are here to review Porsha's Family Matters that should be called Porsha's Big Wig and Bad Lies with a side of watching paint dry, because this is a big, boring, lying mess. But I said I was going to review it, and I'm a woman of my word. And this was a waste of Bravo's money and a waste of everybody's time. This is a whole bunch of mess that we already knew was mess. And if the revolution ain't being televised, the mess don't need to be televised either. But here we are. So let's just get into it. Hey, and before we do, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So episodes 1 and 2 is basically establishing all the lies, okay? So we got to listen to a bunch of lies about how, oh no, it was just happenstance and Simon, so on whatever mission to be famous he on, he ain't even got time for the lie. He ain't been briefed on the lie. So listen, when we announced that me and Fallon fell out, she came into my DMs and the rest is history. Okay, so you got Porsha lying about how they met. She lying about the timeline of how long they've been together before they got engaged. Lying about she loved this man when we know really, child, you just trying to quit your job, all right? Tell the truth. Then you have Dennis over here with his perspective. He thinks Porsha is an absolute mess. He should be the only one out here doing dog shit, okay? He getting women's names tattooed on them and all kinds of extra stuff. Episode 2 is basically a whole episode of Porsha is upset because she's having a birthday party that she no longer wants to go to because Simon posted a bunch of pictures of them on social media for her birthday, and Simon apparently is just not playing along with her game. Porsha girl, this is not Pretty Woman, and Simon don't want to be your secret lover. Simon say, if you want this retirement package, if you trying to quit whatever job you trying to quit and participate in whatever scam I'm running, you gonna have to, pay your dues, okay? Whole reason I need you is publicity. Why? He's not about to be your secret lover, baby. This is the cost when you want to be a sugar baby, okay? So for any of y'all thinking about that, no, they not going to play along with your game, all right? Just like you want to quit your job, this is your new employer. This is who you answer to now. He don't give a damn about your feelings or your plans. He's going to let it be known he is paying for that now. Okay. So Porsha's mama talks her into going to her no money, no honey party. I was so shocked when I saw that damn neon sign on that wall that said no money, no damn honey. I said, well, what in the hotels is going on here? Porsha, damn, hide it a little bit. Then they have this cookout for Porsha's birthday. This was such a 1992 birthday party, baby daddy, baby mama drama classic that it's not even funny. It was just a mess. And we met Porsha's mama side of the family. And, yeah, Porsha ain't got a lot to pull from. I kind of get why she's like she is. So yeah, let's just run these folks down real quick. We got Miss Darlene. Darlene is her aunt. Darlene crazy as hell, And all Darlene want to know at the cookout is, do Simon have any brothers? Because, you know, she trying to get her retirement plan too. Like, girl. We meet Storm. Storm is Porsha's cousin and Darlene's daughter. Let me tell you something. Storm is a cup of tea that I don't drink. I don't do disrespectful people, and especially people who you barely grown and you like to disrespect every adult you come in contact with just because you want to assert the fact that you're over 21 by barely 2 years. Like, little girl, go have your seat. We meet Esther. Esther is Porsha's wild ass play aunt. Esther is a mess. Now you can tell Esther's a good time. Esther is a real good person, but Esther like to be in everybody's business. Esther give me Miss Wanda vibes. We meet Porsha's grandmama. The grandmama say any damn thing come to her mind, bless her heart. We already knew Porsha's mama Diane, aka Porsha's enabler. We also meet Londi, who is from her father's side of the family. Londi is the sensible cousin. Londi, like, me and Londi are here. Londi ain't for the foolishness. Londi thinks these people are absolutely crazy. Londi done call Porsha mama family country bumpkins. Like, Lord, you could tell her daddy's side talk about them bad. Like, I don't even know what he was doing with her over there. We also meet Dennis's mama, Mama Gina. Now, let me tell you something. Mama Gina's a bit of a mess, too. Mama Gina is that mama who she is going to defend her son, whether he right or wrong. You can't tell her nothing about her boy. Her boy cheated on his pregnant girlfriend. And so what? You ain't gonna call him no ladies man and all. Like, okay, like, lady. You can tell she was that mama that would be at the school ready to fight the teacher when her child is dead wrong. Like, I can't even with her. This is a whole dysfunctional mess. They have this completely dysfunctional, uncomfortable cookout where everybody is breaking down in tears about the fact that Porsha and Dennis ain't together and Simon and Porsha are together. They carrying on about the fact that Dennis was cheating while Porsha was pregnant, but don't nobody give a damn that Porsha over here engaged to a married man. We gonna overlook that. Like, and grandmama worried about we ain't sharing wives, we only sharing the baby. Well, grandma, could you tell the wife that? Because did you know she was sharing this man with, this man is somebody else's husband. So there's sharing going on, and I think you need to be very specific. These people need help. Next thing you know, we're going on some spiritual retreat with this play shaman that Lauren is training under. Y'all, I'm so over this show. We meet Porsha's Aunt Liz, right? This is Porsha's father's sister, I believe. I am Aunt Liz and Aunt Liz is me, okay? First of all, Aunt Liz came in there and they call themselves doing some spiritual retreat and inviting in the ancestors. And Aunt Liz broke out into song singing, "Holy Spirit, you are welcome in this place." Let me tell you something. Aunt Liz went straight to spiritual warfare. I ain't got time to play with these demons. Please bind them up, Aunt Liz, because this is a mess. I'm sick of these folks already. Aunt Liz, her singing and her fashions are the most sensible part of this show. I mean, she literally is what keeps us grounded in reality. Aunt Liz is anybody watching this with good sense. She don't understand what in the hell is going on. And low-key, Aunt Liz don't like Porsha. Porsha and Mama Gina go sit down to meet and talk out their differences. Mama Gina straight up want to fight Porsha. This should not have been a show that they should have been allowed to navigate on their own. This should have been a real life therapy show. Like, they should have seen if Iyanla was willing to come out of retirement, call Sally Jesse Raphael. Go down there to Huntsville and get Dr. Francis. Get some damn body. But these people need help because they 2 steps from fighting and By the time we get to the end of this review, they're going to hit the 2 steps. So then they decide they're taking the spiritual retreat down to Mexico, okay? And they going down there with all their drama. Now, they get to the hotel, and here's the thing that stuck out to me that I'm just like, what? When Lauren was giving out the room assignments, she puts everybody in individual rooms, all these single women in individual rooms. And then she puts herself, Londi, and Dennis in a room together. And I noticed that, Lauren meets with Dennis a lot, and they're very friendly. Something, I don't know. I'm side-eyeing that whole relationship. Because why would you put this single man, your sister's baby daddy, in your room? Why wouldn't you put him in another room and put one of the cousins in there with y'all and have 3 women in this room? Why? First of all, this whole family needs a lesson in boundaries. Secondly, you ain't got no friends when it comes to your man, okay? And you don't know who been looking and how long they been looking. I don't put nothing past nobody, but, I'm just watching the show. I'm just saying. And I'm probably bored out my mind and creating all these conspiracy theories watching this foolishness because this is like watching paint dry. They go to dinner, and let me tell you something. Aunt Liz has this moment where she's speaking and she says, I don't know why I'm here and I don't know who these people are. That sums up my entire sentiment about this review. I don't know why I'm here and I don't know who these people are. Aunt Liz said, I don't know how these people are in the family because I don't know you. I don't know you. I ain't related to you. I don't know nobody. So who is the family? Because maybe it's a different family than I'm thinking because y'all ain't in the family I know. So what's going on here? Aunt Liz, this is exactly how I feel watching this. Thank you so very much. So while they're in Mexico, part of their spiritual retreat is they go to the Cenote, which is this cave or sinkhole in the ground that has a natural swimming pool. Well, they're having this experience of, talking about things and releasing things. And I'm not about to rehash all the experiences. However, we're going to talk about Porsha crazy ass aunt, okay? That damn Darlene is naughty, okay? When Darlene got up there and acted a First Sunday Baptist fool, I lost it, okay? That lady said she was not the kind of mother she wanted to be. She wanted to reconcile with her daughter. She never gotten a real hug from her daughter. And the daughter gets up. They don't even hug each other good. They bump chests. And this lady just... Somebody bring a sheet. Because what in the Baptist fit hell is your problem? This lady is out of her mind. Do you hear me? That's all I came to say. So we get to the point in the trip at which Dennis has had his work arrive. And by work, he means a piece of ass. So he got some woman that he has flown out to the resort because, he said he don't want to be there twiddling his thumbs. He want him some company too. Porsha finds out Dennis has a date. Porsha loses her natural mind. Porsha needs a psychiatrist. Maybe Porsha has been acting a fool behind the scenes and Bravo wants us to know she's crazy, but this is a demonstration that Porsha needs a damn psychiatrist. Porsha is so attached to the idea of being with Dennis. Porsha is so bitter about not being with Dennis. Like Porsha is doing things like losing her mind about holding on to some robe of Dennis's that he was demanding back. She's losing her mind about the fact that Dennis has a date at the resort when she got a whole fiance there that she stole from her coworker that she just met a few months ago. Like, Porsha, girl, like, which meds are you off? What? Girl need help, for real. So this whole scenario leads us into this most recent episode, episode 5, where Porsha done texted Dennis's mom about Dennis has a woman here. That's crazy. And Gina like, oh, okay, girl. Dennis points out that, listen, Porsha is not even participating in any of the events. Like, she put this whole thing together. This is supposed to be about blending families, but she ain't participating in nothing. She mad about everything. She want to control everything. What is the point of this? And I agree. Why are we wasting our time? So Lauren brings Porsha to her room, or Porsha comes to Lauren's room, or whatever. Let me tell you what happened. This is what happened. I realize it now as I'm talking. Porsha came to that room after she got dressed and beat, okay? And I remember when Porsha walked in, she said, is Dennis still in your room? She thought she was about to come prance around in Dennis' face and Dennis wasn't there. And this just happened to be Lauren's opportunity to address this issue with Porsha. That's what had happened. Anyway, so Porsha sits down and talks to Lauren, and Lauren tries to hold Porsha accountable and tell her basically, you placing blame everywhere and not looking at you. Like, you need to be worried about you. You need to be reflecting on how you're showing up and working on how you're showing up, because you think you healed and you ain't healed. You need help. And Porsha's like, well, you know, I am healed and I'm fine. And she's like, no, if you are helping yourself without guidance or the help of a licensed therapist, then you ain't really helping yourself. And she's, well, my God can do all of that. Girl, your God is telling you through a whole lot of channels to go get you some help. In this moment, when, you know, she's refusing to get help, she starts to break down about her own childhood and about how bad it hurt that her parents weren't a blended family like she wanted them to be. And she literally finds herself in the same space that her parents were in when she was a child. And here's the thing. This is what it looks like to repeat generational curses when you refuse to do the work. This is what it looks like. You are to repeat generational curses when you refuse to do the work. You gotta do the work. There's no way around it. You gotta go through it. You can't hustle your way out of it. You can't avoid your way out of it. There's no way to but through. And it's going to continue to present generation after generation until it gets to that one who is the curse breaker. But this is what it looks like. So episode 5 basically comes to an end with they go on these separate outings, and one of the outings is half the group goes drinking with Dennis. So you got Dennis, you got Porsha's assistant Lauren, you got Porsha's former assistant Don, and Porsha's cousin Londi, the one who keeps it real. They're drinking and they decide to play this basically truth or dare game with shots. In them doing the truth or dare and asking questions, the 3 things we discover are that Dom thinks Aunt Esther is sexy. Lord, go ahead, Aunt Esther. Let that be a sign. I might have a couple extra pounds I done put on, but you can still pull them young things, all right? Let that be your sign. Porsha's assistant Lauren, Dennis let it be known, you done made too many comments. You getting fired, and I agree, because she keeps saying a bunch of. For some reason, she also keeps making comments in front of Dennis that are just like, well, age ain't nothing but a number. And yeah, well, you said you think Aunt Esther can suck a watermelon. I can suck a watermelon through a straw too. Londi had to tell, like, this ain't the conversation for that. That wasn't the point of this conversation. But okay, sis. They get into this conversation about Dom having exposed Dennis for cheating on Porsha with the bartender. And that when this bartender was rehired, it was Dom who took it back. Somehow, now they seem to have worked that out when they were having the shots and the, truth or dare. They go to dinner. For some reason, I don't know if it's drugs. I don't know if it's drunk. But Dom is on one. Dom is wanting to damn near fight with Dennis about, you was calling me a snitch for saying you cheated, but I mean you did, and why don't you just say what you did? And it was what? And so Dennis tells him basically, just please shut up before you start crying. Lord, Dennis is a asshole. Do you hear me? Oh, so next thing you know, everybody is arguing over Dennis cheated with this bartender and he rehired her, and so what Dom took. Like, they are literally rehashing the issue that broke Dennis and Porsha up with her new fiance, who is still her co-worker's husband, sitting at the table. I remember when Porsha told Cynthia about Peter cheating on her, and yeah, he's sleeping with all his bartenders, and check how they getting paid as full of penis. Y'all remember that? Let me tell you something. Be careful what you run around throwing in people's face, because you don't know how karma will bring it back to see how you handle it. So when Dom suddenly wants to fight, Mama Gina says, listen, let's just move on to something else. And Storm, little disrespectful, comes out, well, it's your son that's still talking. So Dennis told her, for the second time, shut the fuck up. Now, let me tell you. No, I don't agree with a man on a typical basis telling a woman to shut the F up. However, I will say this. You cannot think you are going to be disrespectful on that many levels and not get a reaction. You are not going to disrespect an elder, and an elder that happens to be this man's mother, and disrespect this elder that is his mother in his face, and not at least be told shut them up. Because I mean, personally, I understand. If my mama is trying to say, listen, let's just move on, and you wait, hold on, little one. Your beef gonna have to be with me. What you ain't gonna do is talk to my mama like that. Like, you damn near a child to me. So I kind of got why he reacted like that. So now at this point, Porsha takes this opportunity to decide she's gonna put him out. Now, she says she was already bothered because he told Storm to shut the F up at dinner the other night. The difference is that night he didn't have a girl at the resort, okay? That's the difference between that night and this night. So she gets up, she calls security. Security comes over and she's, him and his sluts and his mother, they need to all leave. So Dennis gets up to leave. Mama Gina is carrying on, asking him to sit down. He's like, no, let's go. So him and Porsha arguing back and forth. Now, let me tell you what I saw. Y'all tell me if you saw something different. Mama Gina started arguing with Porsha. She tells Porsha, you don't have to yell at him, blah, 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 blah. Dennis tells his mama to be quiet. You doing too much. Just leave. His mama goes to go down the stairs. Porsha reaches around security to either push or hit or point at something, but she reached at his mother going down the stairs. Next thing I knew, her and Dennis are throwing blows at each other. And then Lauren is trying to break them up, and we come to the end of the episode. Now, this is, I mean, a train wreck. And my thing is, like, I know Porsha loves attention, but just because people stare at train wrecks don't mean you have to be one. This is a straight up street fighting mess that I ain't got time for. Y'all, that's where this episode ended. Them fighting on the stairs. The baby mama and baby daddy fighting on the stairs, and the grandmama going down the stairs screaming, trying to get her son. So everybody's fighting, and that's it. The end. Like, that's where the episode ended. I don't even know what to tell y'all. I can't wrap that up. This is where it ended. They fighting. And we gonna have to pick up next week with them fighting. Because they fighting. Like, and that's the only reason this is even interesting now. Because these fools is fighting. Like, hardcore, like they drunk in the club, in the street, fighting. Have mercy on the child support court, because here they come. As always, I thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening and let me get it off my chest. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Love you, beat it. Bye.